Thanks for staying tuned. Medical practitioners and other key players in Nigeria's health sector are meeting in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital, for the 60th National Conference on Health. The annual event brings together some of the country's best brains, and this year they are discussing how to key into the government's economic recovery and growth plan.
The stage drama welcoming health practitioners from across Nigeria to the June 12 Cultural Center in Abeokuta, venue of the 60th National Council on Health. Policymakers in the health sector and other top government functionaries are here to discuss the federal government's economic recovery and growth plan and the place of the health sector.
We recognize the importance of the well-being of our people to the social economic development of their states. Of course, this is why we have the efficient health care delivery that will guarantee a wholesome well-being of our people. As in the second place, only after our affordable and qualitative education in our 5 cardinal program. All these primary health care centers, people don't know, and I'm happy that you are sensitizing our people that indeed for me, yes, all these specialist hospitals, we need them, but these are those that will take burden off all of these secondary and tertiary health institutions.
There are also concerns about how to make the health sector globally competitive, and the federal government is promising to prioritize human capital development and health care delivery at the grassroots. Governor Ibikunle Amosun, on his part, promises to sustain primary health care development in Ogun State.
We have responded robustly in the Northeast to improve the health and well-being of our people in the Northeast. We have also worked in putting life into the Say 1 Million Life initiative. We'll continue to work on partnership to develop human resources, where the teaching hospital will partner with the state to put qualified human resources at the disposal of the state government. And they will also supervise care beyond secondary site. They will also offer care at the primary care level.
The 2-day conference is expected to touch all grey areas in the health sector, with hopes that the recommendations will help improve the health and wellness of Nigerians.
And now time for sports news. Here is Kayode Alayode.
Welcome to Sports News. The Super Eagles of Nigeria have arrived in Constantine, Algeria, ahead of Friday's 2018 World Cup qualifier against the Desert Warriors. The Eagles received a warm reception from the Algerians at the airport. Captain Mikel Obi will lead Nigeria against the Desert Warriors, hoping to continue their scoring spree in the qualifiers. Irrespective of the result, Nigeria are already through to the World Cup in Russia, while Algeria will seek to record their first win in African qualifying Group B, having lost their 4 times and drawn once in 5 games. And 6-time Nigeria Professional Football League champions Enyimba International have reappointed Paul Aigbogun as technical advisor of the club. The former Warri Wolves coach returns for a 3rd stint in a bid to guide the People's Elephant to success both in the NPFL and CAF Confederations Cup next season. Coach Aigbogun, who replaces Benga Ogumbote at the club, will lead the players for pre-season training in Ado-Ekiti on Friday. Enyimba finished 3rd at the conclusion of the 2016-2017 NPFL season. And Nigeria's highest-ranked badminton player, Krobopho Clement, earlier today advanced to the quarterfinals at the ongoing first Katsina Golden Star National Badminton Championship with a 21-12, 17-21, 21-6 victory over Adebayo Taiwo, ranked 237th in the world. The NSCDC player admits that the standard of the competition is high, and he is under pressure to win the national championship. Another Nigerian, Eneojo Abba, who sailed into the round of 16 following a one-sided win over Musa Walid, commends the turnout of players and fans in the ongoing competition. And in the women's event, Ruth Ebere beat Udo Imelda in a keenly contested encounter, 22-20 and 21-15. And that's all in sports news. Laddie is back in just a moment. Stay.
The president of Liberia, Mrs. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, has arrived in Owerri, the Imo State capital, on a two-day private visit to the Imo State governor, Rochas Okorocha. The Liberian president arrived at the Sam Mbakwe Airport in Owerri at about 7:35 p.m. and was received by the Imo State governor and wife, as well as other top government functionaries. This is the third time in 2 months different African presidents will be visiting Imo State. Saudi Arabia's Attorney General Sheikh Saud Al-Mujib says 199 people are being held for questioning over an alleged misuse and embezzlement of at least $100 billion. He did not name the suspects, but they reportedly include senior princes, ministers, and influential businessmen. Sheikh Al-Mujib said investigations by the Supreme Anti-Corruption Committee, which was formed by royal decree and is headed by 32-year-old Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, were progressing very quickly. He announced that 280 individuals had been called in for questioning so far and that 7 of them had been released without charge. The committee, according to Sheikh Mujib, has a clear mandate to move on to the next phase of its investigation and that it had suspended the bank accounts of persons of interest. And the main news again. It was sweet victory for the Nigeria Peace Corps today as the Federal High Court, Abuja, fined the Nigerian police 12.5 million naira for unlawful arrest and detention of its officials. The court also ordered the police to unseal the Peace Corps' headquarters in Abuja with immediate effect. That's tonight's news at 10. Thanks for being with us. My name is Ladi Akiridulale. Good night.